Welcome, one and all, to your weekly peace report. This is the Peace Dealer. This week, I'm actually going to be in Pomona, California. My friend got booked to perform out there, so we're going to drive from Texas and sell tickets for a couple days and then perform on Friday. So if you're out there, let me know. We'll give you some details. You could probably come see me. I'll give you a free reading too if you actually come out to check me out. And regardless of that, though, I do hope for wish me some good luck. Let's see. Hopefully, some great stuff could happen out there. But yeah, if you don't see any daily illuminations, it's because I'm busy out there. So next week I'll be back with that. But I'm calling this episode "Awakening Love Part 2." I wanted to leave Awakening Love Part 2 for next week, but this new moon is no joke, y'all. Awakening Love Part 2, colon, the real deal. All right? Like I said, if you were born with a Pluto in Scorpio or Sag, you're awakening love for the first time. All right? I don't care if you've been infatuated before. I don't care if you've actually really been in love. Some of you are awakened and you've been in love. You're awakening love for the first time. Okay? That new moon that we're having tonight and tomorrow is going to square your Pluto in Scorpio or trine your Pluto in Sagittarius. Guarantee you will never ever have had it like this, because it's going to take your concept of love and it's going to awaken it with supernatural psychic ability. All right, the supernatural and magic and everything that we think is folklore and myth but is real is going to awaken around you through your heart. That's why you need the love to awaken it. We're not talking about romantic love. We're just talking about love. The love that comes from the source. Pluto Libra, Pluto Virgo, you guys have awakened this already, and you're going to step into this in a greater degree. We're doing this all together, guys. That's what humanity is all about. So this week is very pivotal. You want to set the intention to have your heart open. You want to set the intention to love. Some of you are having huge trouble releasing things, all right? Some of you know you have to let go of a certain expectation. Some of you know you have to let go of a certain person. And that's to test how willing you're willing to let go. And some of you have passed that test. Some of you are literally unable to let go. It's like what you're letting go is the hardest emotional addiction. And you have to remember, you're not perfect. Unless you're a Virgo or have a Virgo moon. But you're not perfect. You know what I mean? Like, you have to understand, you not being able to let go is part of your karmic destiny. I'm not going to give you the conventional shit that most spiritualists will tell you. You have to leave room for the universe. No, the universe is instigating you not letting go. You'll be letting go. The universe will show you synchronicities that you can't explain to anyone. And I said this in a Facebook post, and I was like, the 12th house is sacred. If you don't have 12th house energy, if you don't have 4th house energy, you're not going to understand what a 12th houser goes through. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And this week, for all my 12th housers, if you have any, especially the moon, more than the sun, if you have any plans there, it's going to be highlighted a lot because of this Pisces energy. We're having a quincunx with Capricorn and Pluto there, and then Neptune and Pisces, quincunxing this Leo energy, making your heart the source of magic. All right? Psychic power with Capricorn and magic with Pisces, and it's fueling through love. Some of you need to ask yourself, what does love mean to you? Not what you've been taught. What does it mean to you? Because the love that's going to awaken within you is as unique as you are, and you're going to define it. Do you know what's making this such a big deal? The fire trine. We're not just having a new moon in Leo. We're having a new moon in Leo trine Saturn and Sagittarius, trine Uranus and Aries. So there's higher level existentialism. Is that right? Existentialism that's at play. You need to ask yourself, what do you believe about this life? Because thoughts become more than things. It's way realer than that. Duality and all. Preacher won't tell you that. Shout out to Gemini Brown. For real, this is, and I'm trying to bring this out myself. I'm trying to laugh more. I'm trying to be more heart focused because Those of you who want to close your heart and won't open your heart to love, or don't even know that you can, because not everyone has the opportunity. Someone could be in Syria right now, really going through it, dealing with being a refugee, all right? And they don't have time to focus on love. And that's the lesson, that even the Syrian refugee who has to run away or be caught up by war, they still have to focus on love. The key to getting through that is the love in their hearts. That's how real this is. That's how real this is. So you have no excuse. Watching this video right here, you have love in your heart to express. And it's not going to be conventional. It's not going to be at all what you thought it was. Corporations and corporate entities pay good money so that they can spend it on advertisements that will hook you. This is all scientific, quantified. There's money that's paid for this so that they're persuasive enough advertisements that could hook you. Once you see an ad for 7 times, you're that much more likely to get it. So they pay so that their ads are in rotation. All right. There's a certain perception of life that has been force-fed down your throat that Pluto and Capricorn is killing for the first time in a long time. The last time Pluto was in Capricorn, we had to deal with the Declaration of Independence. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. It could have been before that, but Pluto was in Capricorn when America was fighting for its independence. We didn't have TV by then. That was in the 90s. We didn't have, not the 90s, but the 1900s. 1910, around there. And I'm not saying that's when the TV really came out, but when economies started booming before it failed again. But you know what I mean? We're really, 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 really radically stepping into our identities, where we can have and be programmed by superhero movies. Every single movie you watch is a programming of your subconscious. That's why you want to be careful of the TV shows you watch, television programming. This is no conspiracy theory. I'm just breaking down. I'm breaking down, like, corporations pay millions of dollars for great advertising in which they put in subliminal messages. Shout out to those of you who were taught this in high school about subliminal messaging, that advertisers pay so that they can entice you. And I'm saying this because love, what you've been taught about love, all right? It's not like they're going to come out with the devil horns and be like, oh, this is what love is. They're going to give you the truth. They're going to give you facts, but not the whole truth, all right? It's meant to deter you. And in the realistic sense, it's so that some advertiser can get you to get their product. Nothing wrong with that. That's the way the world works. In the grand scheme, it's leading your heart astray. Now you don't know what love truly is, because you've been taught through movies, you've been taught through TV shows of people sincerely thinking they know what love is, but they don't. Because they're also enticed by some corporation to monetize that. All right? Take that what you will. This is what's being shed away. Some of you for the first time will be expressing a new version of love that'll be foreign to others. They don't understand, but that shouldn't deter you. So keep that in mind this week. Mars is going to be in Sagittarius. Mercury is going to be in Virgo. And soon Venus will be in Virgo. So shit is going to get real. Real with the Virgo aspect, exciting with the Sag aspect. It's going to get really exciting. And you have to be honest with yourself and what you're willing to achieve and accomplish in this life. And that starts by loving yourself, loving those you care about. And you love those you care about by giving parts of yourself and expressing your heart, not by holding it in, which I'm very guilty of. If you have a Capricorn moon like me, we don't like to express feelings we don't feel we have to unless it's useful to us. But the 8th house of Capricorn is Leo, which is that ever so resourceful love. So a lot of this is your heart chakra is going to open like never before. This new moon is definitely going to be fantastic. So enjoy the ride. That's all I have for this week. The only thing I have to say, I did not make one coherent point. I jumped from left to right, but we have so much mutable energy. I'm not really trying to. I'm trying to really like lay some seeds. All right. Last thing I'll leave off with is the Jupiter and Virgo transit. You're still manifesting your reality. Go hang out with the Virgo or Virgo moon because you're gonna get that Jupiter essence off them. And I'm not even gonna tell you what it means. Go find a Virgo. Go find a Leo this week and you'll understand everything. Have your heart open. One more thing I'll say from that is don't sleep on the South Node on Neptune right now because there are things in this reality that make no sense, but your heart is drawing you to it. And mentally you're like, no, like it's not going to work. It will work. This week, you are going to learn the power of your heart and what happens when you believe in it, despite it being illogical, irrational, and not making sense. Everything will make sense by Capricorn season, but everything will start to make sense since last week, and you'll start to get it a lot more right now with this new moon. Until next week, y'all.